Hi, this is Shakil Ahmed. In this video, we will discuss about the welch test that is used when we have unequal variances in the two groups. We are interested in comparing the mean hours of male physical activity in hours for male and mean physical activity in hours for female. And we have the mean physical activity in hours and variance, and then standard deviation. We again check whether the data are independent or not. We have these are the physical activity in hours for different patients, so these are independent observations, and the two groups are independent, as these are of different individuals in the two groups. And the third assumption is the data is normal, as we can see, and the mean is twice greater than twice of the standard deviation in both groups, so we can apply a t-test. However, if we see the variance in the two groups, there is a huge difference in the variance in the two groups. In group 1 has a variance of 60.96 hours, and the group 2 has a variance of 13.82. So there is a huge difference in the variances. So we can't proceed with a simple independent sample t-test. So we need to apply Welch test. A Welch test basically use the t-statistic uh, on the individual variances, uh, just uh, the average using the average of the individual observations. But the main concern is the degree of freedom is the calculation of degree of freedom is dependent on the sample variance, and that's why the degree of freedom calculation is not simple as simple. So we will apply the Welch test on this using the data analysis command rather than calculating individually. Just to check, we can select the t-test two samples assuming unequal variances. So we can select the data, that is the individuals, 15 individuals where physical activity in hours, and these are for females. And you can select alpha as this and hypothesize mean is 0. For example, we check whether there is no difference. That is our null hypothesis. There is no difference in physical mean physical activity in hours for male and female. So you can select the output range. For example, I want to display the output here, and then click on OK. So this is the result of Welch test, and you can see the mean and variances that is similar, as we have already obtained a little different. 65.3, that is variance is 60 here, and 14.83, and here it is 13.85. I think this formula is based on population variance, or population variance just divided by n, and this formula is obtained using n minus 1 as the denominator. This is sample variance, and the number of observations are 15, and the degree of freedom is 20. That is not just the sum of the two degrees of freedom. That should be 20. Now the degree of freedom is obtained after adjusting the variances, the unequal variances. So the degree of freedom is calculated as 20, and the t statistics is 2.71. So there is a significant difference between the mean physical activity uh, in hours for males and females. And you can see the p-value is 0.013 for two-tail. As we are using two-tail test, we are just concerned about whether there is a difference or not. So we can just use the two sample two-tailed t-test, and this is the critical value, and we can see the t critical value is greater than uh, less than the calculated value. Basically, the calculated value is greater than the critical value. So we have enough evidence of saying that there is a significant difference between the two groups, mean in two groups. So this is just application of unequal independent sample t-test when the variances are unequal.